name is Michelle, and this is part 2 of my wardrobe tour for 2022. So in this part I'm going to be covering blouses, bags, shoes, and accessories. So let's go. So there are a couple of blouses where I own multiple of the same design in different colors, so to save time I'm going to try and show both at the same time. So the first blouses I'm going to show are my cropped chiffon blouses that I got from Peacock Alorum on Etsy. I really love these, like, both. They're super comfortable. These are like my default summer blouses because I live in Arizona. It is obscenely hot here, and wearing Lolita in summer is just not pleasant regardless of what you do. So wearing a cropped chiffon blouse is sort of the best you can do to like aid in comfort. I know that there are lots of places you can get like chiffon cropped blouses, but I really recommend Peacock Alorum, not only because you can custom size the bust measurement, but also because they use really nice lace on the collars. Like, let's see if I can show. This one's a little, it's hard to tell with the black. But they're really well made and really very comfortable and nice, so highly recommend. This next blouse is tied for favorite blouse in my collection. This is from a Brazilian indie brand called Atelier La Carousel, and it's my only blouse from them. I just received it pretty recently, and I am like itching to buy literally every blouse they make. The quality both of the garment and of the designs they provide is phenomenal. They do custom sizing, so I appreciate that as somebody with 50-centimeter shoulders who can't fit into most ready-made like fitted blouses. And like, just, I know it's just a plain white blouse, but like the quality on this thing is stunning. It has bows on the collar, on the front, there's bows on the sleeves, and it's super cute. It is, since I wear sweet mostly, this goes with like pretty much everything I own, and it's super comfortable as well. And additionally, one thing I must say that really impressed me about Atelier La Carousel is their speed. Like, if you live outside of Brazil, you have to order through email, which I did, and just like their customer service team was super responsive. The like ordering process was super fast and easy. I had this custom sized, and I think from me initiating conversation with them to receiving the custom sized blouse was like 2 weeks, which for custom sized garments is like insanely fast. And I can't recommend them enough, and I'm super excited to get more blouses from them. So ending the train of blouses that I have like gripes with, this is a blouse that I actually really love but never wear, and that's because this was another situation similar to the Night Whisper blouse where I bought it because it would fit, and I didn't really consider if it worked with my wardrobe. It is a very orange tone ivory, and I don't own any ivory pieces. So that's on me. That one's on me. That was a mistake that I made. Did I mention that this is from Floating Feather Lolita on Taobao? Because it is. It is super pretty. It's very simple, but I love the sleeves. It has like this ruffle mid-sleeve, and then it has like lace up at the cuffs and some lace at the trim. So it really is like a super pretty blouse, and the neckline works great for Lolita because it's like high enough that it hits like above where the JSK ends, but it's not tight around your neck, so it's really easy to wear necklaces with this. Like, I will sometimes wear this with Daydream Carnival because Daydream Carnival has a lot of gold, and I'm sort of cheating into it with this. But I have no intentions of selling it because it does fit really nicely, and it is a really well-made piece, And I imagine that sometime in the future, I'm going to have an ivory dress. And because one of my dream dresses, I want to get it in ivory. So I'm holding on to it for now, with the assumption that eventually I will have use for it. This next blouse is one of my favorite blouses, and I'm actually wearing it, the same blouse design in black right now. This is the giant bow chiffon blouse from Lady Sloth, and I love these two blouses so much. I opted not to go for custom sizing on these two, and I probably should have. If I wanted like the bust to fit more properly. It has like the issue where the buttons gap a little bit on each of these blouses, but they're sheer, they're chiffon. I would only ever wear them under a JSK, so that is not like a super big deal. What really mattered to me is that this is a fitted blouse with broad enough shoulders for me. And Lady Sloth, thank you. Thank you so much. I really got a full range of movement, which is not always the case with fitted blouses, and I super appreciate that. So yeah, no intention of getting rid of these bad boys. I wear them all the time. They're like some of my most worn blouses. They each have this like very pretty detachable collar bow thingy. They pin on and they're super lovely. They work really well with pretty much all my dresses because I think there's never a wrong time for a giant bow, especially if you don't want to wear a necklace. So I love these blouses so much. They're super comfy, they're super well made, and I really need to get more blouses from Lady Sloth because I really like these two. But I would probably opt for getting them custom sized in the future. Next up is my one and only brand blouse. This is the princess sleeve like shirring blouse from Meta, and it is in lavender. It's like, the lighting is suboptimal right now, so you can't really see, but it's a really unique shade of lavender. It's like ultra pastel. It's like true lavender. It doesn't lean pink, it doesn't lean blue. It is like truly purple, and like I want to describe this as like the color of the sky like a little bit before dawn, I guess. It's such a gorgeous shade of lavender, and I really like this. It has like shirring up the front, it has all these tie details to help you customize the fit, and these satin bows on the sleeves and on the front, which I think are super cute. And this blouse has a unique fit issue within my collection, in that whereas most blouses fit in the shoulders but are too tight in the bust, this is the opposite. This has got room for days in the bust. I think it goes up to like 160 centimeters, which is like 30 centimeters over my bust measurement most of the time. But these shoulders, they're tiny shoulders. It is, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not my most comfortable blouse, but I am never getting rid of it because it is so pretty, and like it feels tight, but it doesn't restrict my movement, and I don't like worry that I'm gonna like bust out of it or rip it or something when I move. Like, it's not so tight that that is a concern. So I'll just deal with it because it's beautiful, you know? So it is time for my last blouse and my absolute favorite. It is perfection. This is the logo embroidery blouse from Fane, their pretty recent release. I have the long sleeve version in black, and folks, she's the one. Because not only, this is a standard size. They only came in 2 sizes for this blouse. It has shirring in the back, so it does like fit a range of measurements, but even with my 130 centimeter bust and 50 centimeter wide shoulders, this thing that is not custom sized fits perfectly. It is my only blouse that does not gap with the buttons. It's the only one that, no gapping whatsoever. It is a flawless garment. I love a giant poofy sleeve. This provides it. I love a poofy cuff. This provides it. The lace is super pretty. It features multiple kinds of lace. The buttons are, I mean, I don't know if you can see, but they're like roses. And this blouse is just like supremely well constructed. Not a damn thing wrong with this blouse. Perfect. And so I really need to get this blouse in white as well because I need more of it in my life. So that's something that I gotta do soon. So next up, let's move on to bags. So first up is this like pleather strawberry pochette from Morning Glory on Taobao. I really love this. I think like the print on it and the embroidery is super nice. It's a really sturdy feeling bag. I love that there's like pearls on the chain and these little dangle charms and these bows at the side. Like the details on this are really, really nice. And you know, it's Taobao. It's a reasonable price. It's a good price for a purse. And I bought this specifically to go with strawberry or sweet berry gingham. But I also wear it with Patissier in the Forest because even though Patissier in the Forest does not have strawberries on it, it has like berry desserts, and presumably one of the berries included could be strawberry, and it's red so it goes with it. So next up is this pochette from Victorian Maiden. This is the only thing I own from Victorian Maiden, but I really like it. I got this secondhand on Lace Market for a pretty reasonable price, and I bought it to go with Twinkle Journey because it is black and it features, you know, jewels, which Twinkle Journey also does. Even though I did buy it specifically for Twinkle Journey, I find that it goes with not most, but a lot of my black dresses, just because like jewels are sort of a neutral motif within Lolita, I find. They go with most things, even if the print doesn't include them. So this one's, it's like tiny, but it fits a surprising amount because it's like a soft cloth bag, so it can stretch to fit more stuff. It's nice. So next up is my only navy bag. It is a tote from, I believe, Odd Monster. I picked this up at Royal Vegas Retreat. This was like the exclusive RVR colorway of this bag, and I absolutely love it. It features like their art of like a mock-up of a GLB cover, and this really, really pretty, I don't know, is this crochet lace maybe? And a bow, and I honestly only use this with Memories Garden because it's my only navy dress, but it's, you know, you can't go wrong with a tote bag. They're just practical, and this one is also cute, so I really like it. This is, honestly, I don't know what like the official name of this bag is. It's not on the library, and I bought it secondhand from someone on like US Mercari, and they just kind of call it Swan Lake bag. It's from Swimmer, and it's like a white purse with this gold embroidery of, you know, Swan Castle. This goes with almost everything in my wardrobe because my wardrobe is still like fairy tale, castle, swan centric, and white and gold kind of go with everything in my wardrobe. So this one, it's very good. The only issue with it is, like, I did buy the secondhand, it's an old purse, and there is like some cracking and peeling on the strap. Like, I don't super care because, you know, it's whatever to me. Like, I care more about peeling on the bag itself than I do on the strap, so it's like whatever. I did kind of overpay for this, I think. I think I spent like $30 on this, and I know that Swimmer is like not that expensive, and especially not for the condition this is in, since it's like not perfect condition. But I was in a rush. I needed this for RVR because I forget which dress I wore it with, but one of the dresses I was bringing to RVR, I didn't have a bag to match, and I knew that I was gonna like need a bag to hold things throughout the day, and I like, you know, you want to make a good impression, you want your bag to match your dress. So I ordered this because I could get it quickly and it would go really well with that dress, And even though I did kind of overpay for it, I'm glad that I have it because it really does go with almost everything in my wardrobe. And yeah. So this is my only item, or no it's not. This is from Baby the Stars Shine Bright, and I also own a head bow from them. But this was, believe it or not, the first piece of brand I ever owned. And I think I bought it because it was cheap. And at the time that I bought this, I didn't have anything to go with it. Now I have both Sweetberry Gingham and Patisserie in the Forest, which feature berries, so this works with both of them really well. But yeah, it's just a cute little pouch. Comes with a strap. This is another tote bag. It doesn't particularly go with anything in my wardrobe because I don't own anything that is both pink and sax, but it's a really good everyday bag. I use this a lot outside of Lolita, so I get a lot of use that way. I believe this is from Kitty Kaya, and it says bows before bros, which is sort of my life motto. Yeah, it's just like, it has a zipper, which is really nice, and it's just a big tote bag that you can fit a lot of stuff in. This honest to God, this saved my life at RVR, because on the day of the swap meet, I didn't plan ahead well enough. I came to the swap meet with money and a tiny purse, and then within the first 5 minutes, I bought a dress and head bow, and I was like, well, how am I gonna store this? Because at RVR, the walk from the convention site to the room block was like legitimately a mile. And so I didn't feel like walking back to my room just to put the dress away, and because I was like wearing heels and stuff, you know. So Kitty Kaya sold this to me. She was like, you look like you need a tote bag. And I was like, I do. So I got this, and it fit the dress and the head bow, and it was a lifesaver, so thank you. Last but not least is my absolute favorite purse. This is the Fua Etoile bag, Ida bag from Sleepyland, and I really wish I had, because they're like basically sold out now, I really wish I had thought to get them in more colors because of how much I love this bag. It is so spacious, it's so well made, it's so insanely cute, and I especially love to wear this with Daydream Carnival and Twinkle Journey. Like, I don't have enough good things to say about this bag. It's nonsense how cute this is. Look at it. It's perfect. I love this little guy. And, ooh, which side is it on? There's like a little thingamajiggy here. And honestly, I don't have that many pins, and I really like the design of this inner part, so I don't intend to use it as an Ida bag, but it is an Ida bag, and that's really sweet. So yeah.